Hello ladies, gentlemen, welcome back to From the Depths, where I am currently in the process of setting up a new hull. It's quite big, isn't it? 200 blocks. It's not that big. In fact, hold on. There, that's the length we needed. Let's quickly get the base shape out of the way, shall we? Is this wide enough? This width is 13 meters. I think that's on the small side. No, actually, it's on the big side. Oh my. You need to be 11 meters. Well, 11.8 actually, so... But yikes. Yeah, that is pretty damn small. Let's do this, make this hull a bit bigger here before going to the bow section. Okay. Huh. When did I open that up? Okay, I think... Can I work with this? I think I can. So, now this is probably one of the tallest hulls that I ever made. That's gonna be a disaster, a very tall hull that is not very wide. Do that to make that work. And that works up till here, so let's make a basic shape first. No. Once that is done, we'll modify it so it becomes the way I want. It's not the prettiest bow currently. Definitely not, but... Alright, let's see what we can do about it, hey? Let's start off with a simple change. Okay. It's not the most aerodynamic whole shape, is it? No, it's not. Is that bad? Not really. For what I have in mind, it's okay. It's not great, I admit, but it's okay. Okay. Centerline beam can go away now. Oof. Okay. How long are you? 82. So I'm allowed to get them one block longer. I think I'll use that in the aft section here. There we go. Waterline. Wrong color. Are we going for 4? We're going for 4. And then swap to 3. And back to 4. Doesn't really work here unless I make the ship bigger. And I don't want to. Gonna have have to though, because the bow currently looks shit. But if I can avoid it as long as possible, the better. You will capsize, don't you? Yeah. Obviously. Water and lead, please. Okay. You remain afloat. You're not capsizing immediately. Okay. Now, hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to make the ship quite a bit longer than what I was going for. It's not a definitive bow. Don't you worry, folks. Don't you worry. It won't be. Especially this wrap section here will... Yeah, that will change. Like, right now. Rat, please. Now this is gonna take some time. Two, 111. 2211. It's gonna be an interesting hull shape, that's for sure. That's what happens when you just start building without any real thought about it. It's still the better shape. But then this shape looks terrible. That's an interesting... That is an interesting block, isn't it? Never really used it before. But maybe I should. question is, what can this little guy here do to my hull shape? Not you, though. You need to get a normal block like that. Yes, I can see what you can do with this. I'm just experimenting here, people. This is, well, I've taken a historical ship as a base here, and I'm currently just experimenting with what can I do? How can I make, well, you know, I can make bows. Don't you worry about that, but I'd like to try different things now and then. I don't know, maybe I'll stumble upon something great, right? I mean, I doubt I'll invent the wheel in this game, but it's fun to actually come up with new ideas. And that's what I'm pretty much hoping for, just finding new ideas. Find new ideas, new life, new civilization. No, wait. And to boldly build where no one has built before. Something like that. Yeah, no. That remains an angle that I dislike to build. I'm sorry. E. This way, it looks a bit better. Well, it will look better later on. Not right now, but later on it will be. Trust me. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Got something dark in there. Something like that. That'll do. Fill up the deck. Okay. Decorative blocks. Stairs. Okay. see how she's tilting over currently. It will get better once we install the heavy machinery below decks and all that. Maybe I should start off with that. And I want a small steam engine to get things going. And it's gonna be small. Let's start off with installing the transmissions. Alright, let's install the transmission over there. That doesn't fit. I should have known better. Shaft bearing, shaft, thank you. Connect, connect. We can't have the pistons over there, so it's gonna be a top engine. 5. There we go. Resources, material storage. Let's see what this engine can come up with. Yeah, that's not a lot of horsepower, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't need a lot of horsepower. Okay. So for now, good enough. Then I would like to have the mirror mode back. Thank you. Medium shaft, shaft bearing, small medium shaft, propellers installed. Now we're doing input pressure of 1.4. However, as you can see, the engine power is still increasing. Hey, that is not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Now, if this is the room I need for the engine, let's secure it. Secure it like so. A new pump to keep this thing afloat, please. Okay, and the rest doesn't need extra. Okay, yeah. Main engine installed. I mean, it's not a great engine. But yeah, the ship needed to be 2 blocks wider to actually get a side-mounted engine installed. Unless... it doesn't have to be. show off. Shafts, 4 pistons, there we go. Just gotta start using that brain of yours, sir. Because then we'll see things can be a lot more efficient than what I first did. Both engines. There we go. I mean, yeah. I'm sure you guys agree that this is a better solution for the engine. A lot more room efficient, if nothing else. Now I can fill you up. Do I want to fill you up? Yeah, I guess. Now I have an engine that is well below the waterline. Much better. Again, the ship is bloody sinking. Whee! Okay, we have an engine room. Check. Next up, we need an AI room. I'm not gonna protect the AI as much as normally, so EMPs, yeah, that's gonna be an issue. But honestly, this ship is not gonna be around when you face ships that fire massive EMP rounds. All anti-pull people are now growling at me for sure. But we have a simple AI. Yeah, circle is fine. Water. Let's say we have a 250 meter turning circle when we're done. Ship or tank. Okay. Next up. Some extra fortification. Because I want some ammo. In fact, let's add a heavy armor block layer to protect the AI from the ammo should it go up. And it will go up. Don't you worry about that, it will. Okay. Is there anything else we need on the lower deck? I don't think so. I think what we can do is And this is the room we have for our turrets. Thought so. Okay. Just checking here. Checking. Impossible. Well, then I just have to make up my own mind. Okay. Blocks. Metal blocks. Let's start measuring. First and foremost, if this is the aft castle. I want number 2 here. And number 3 right over there, I think. Subobjects. A elevation only turret. Something like that. And lock it in. Alright, blocks, wood. Point 3.3. Point 1. Right, 85. That'll do. That will be the main shape for the masts. That does look better. Oi. My bad. Third mast should be a bit smaller though, so let's do that. Turn you to 55. Okay. Yeah. Bit worried about the Wait. I might need to add some extra lead in the bottom. Blocks. Lead. Okay. That'll do. This will do, but I don't want to use... Yeah, that is better. I would like to make it one block higher, though. Like so. Right. And close up. Excellent. Let's add some railing over there. All right. What is the time? What is the time? 30 minutes. Well, 39 really. But I'm sure I can cut out some content if I don't forget. Generally, I tend to forget that with this game. Sorry. It's nice to be able to do this. I needed this. Just a simple, relaxing build. Nothing at stake here. Okay. Good. There. portholes again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do. Railings. Ooh, wrong one. That's the one I needed. Okay. I think she only has a single propeller, really. Officially, propulsion. Yeah, she only has one shaft. I gave her 2. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Build's ruined. Ooh, that is actually a bad thing there. Thanks for reminding me, folks. Thanks for reminding me. That was a serious mistake. Had I not seen that. Okay, that all said and done. Should I change the engine up again? Well, like I said, it's only supposed to be a single propeller rather than the 2 propellers that I have now. I gotta think about that. Doesn't really matter that much, does it? No. No, it does not. Hold on. Hide original mesh. Yeah, 0.6. 0.6 is fine. Material override, emissive only, up, down. Let's make it at least 2.5. Is that acceptable? I think, yeah, that'll do. Left, right. Okay. Apply with mirror. Am I gonna add another one? Yes. that is 2. Although the second sail is supposed to be always a bit shorter, right? Rather than 2.5. Let's make that 2. Up down position. Yeah. And number 3. $165. $165. You. Let's bring it down to 3. We're capsizing. And I'm not happy with the shape of the sails, but it'll have to do for now. Okay. Time to capsize. Okay, some extra lead. Will that be enough? I think it will be. I mean, we're getting there, right? Let's go 8. Oh no. They're a bit on the small side, aren't they? Yeah. If I use you. That's easier. Slightly to the left. Okay. It's not great. Especially since it's emissive, but okay. But it's a fast build, people. It's a fast build, obviously. Let's go for the lazy option. Please keep the ship upright. Thank you, Munchlies. Yeah. They're doing it. They're doing it. Barely, but they hardly use any power currently. Let's add a rudder. That one was turning backwards. Whoops. Ooh. Here I thought you would have enough power for this. You're a roller. You're a roller. Full power. Keep her upright, please. She's turning upright. Turning, turning, turning. Excellent. Okay. We have a very basic sailing ship. You are a bit low in the water here though, so what I'm gonna do is add a centerline pushing one. Or two. But in a heavy turn, these propellers are just not good enough. I really don't like the small propellers. I really feel like they are underpowered for what they have to do. You two, roll her straight, please. No engine power either currently. Why? No input pressure. Okay, so we need a bigger boiler as well. But that said, the hull is done. She can get up to 9-10 meters a second. I mean, for a sailing ship, that's okay. Just checking. So those are the gun positions. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna add the guns. No. What I am gonna do though is say... Where the hell is your funnel position? Over... Yeah, we're gonna go with here. It's gonna be a simple funnel. It's gonna be a low funnel. It's a big funnel though, currently. Let's make you a bit smaller. Like so. Yeah, in terms of height, that is better. Let's get some quick rowing boats installed to cover the funnel. I don't like it. Yeah, this is more what I always prefer, really, in terms of build style. Color you, that's fine. That's the one we need. Okay. Base all. Number 3 and number 4. Okay. And apply it with a mirror. And I'm not happy with it. Just a moment. That's better. There we go. Lifeboats installed. And it's not even Tuesday yet. Point three, and connect it up. Let's angle you a bit because that looks better. That looks more real, more fun. Okay, and we have a crane. Small crane. It's just bare bones, the idea, right? Prefab. We're gonna add 2 more boats to the deck. Giving me a nice way to fill the deck, although let's place you a bit further outwards actually. Okay, and then like so. That's to keep the boats from falling over. I think that looks cool. I think that looks nice. Yeah. What? Never seen a pizza oven before? too lazy to add more details. Sorry. Although, decorative blocks, smoke generator. To do it right, I should have it here, right? Alright. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's 4. Go. I mean, yeah, I'm not happy with the sales, but I've been working on a sailing ship. And there we have her, ladies and gentlemen. She is, well, pretty much done. The Seeadler. The Seeadler was a sailing ship, and one of the last sailing ships that actually saw combat. She was active during the First World War, and she was a raider. She pretends to be a freighter, and as you can see, there is, well, almost no weapon on her. I do see a single gun here, but it's very, very small. I mean, pirate protection, right? Nothing else there. Let's take a look. Is there anything on the deck besides that? No. A funnel. I mean, yeah. It's a nice and simple ship. There is nothing weird about her. Let's get a Marauder in. What is this? There are 120mm cannons all over the ship all of a sudden. Also, that little machine gun, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that one is on me. Yeah. Poor Marauder. I mean, this ship will not shoot fast enough to actually kill the Marauder without the Marauder returning fire. The Marauder can actually do some damage against her, but I like that machine gun. It's a, well, as you can see, she holds 3,000 rounds, and she's firing 4,518.3 rounds per minute. Nice. In some ways, that is actually her main gun, because these 120mm guns only fire 50 rounds a minute. I really should improve them. I guess I can get them up to 100 if I try. But, yeah. This is currently the last edition of the Seeadler. She will not be able to win any serious fights, but she will win some minor fights. And here is the gun. And the guns are in a heavily armored piston setup. Let me show you. There's the piston with a platform with a rotating turret on it. And yeah, it's a very small turret, as you can see. Didn't have a lot of room to work with. Most of the interior section of the ship here is waterproof compartments, up till here at least. I still have to block off that area. Oh, there's a dual one. one over here in the turret compartments. And here we have another turret compartment. So that's the machine gun and the aft firing gun. I mean, yes. She's kind of cute. Cute. Useless? Yes. Although useless, no, I wouldn't call her useless. She does not use up a lot of materials, as you can see. Here, restart designer. Let's get rid of all, destroy all vehicles. Why do I keep that starting base in there? I do not know. I always remove it. As you can see, her material usage is fairly minimal.
Listening.
And
terrain reporting.
Water mode at your service. Moving now.
let's go full speed, please. Currently she's doing, I think she can do 12 meters a second. I mean, of course the sails are there just for show, right? Everyone realizes that. Currently she's powered by two 3-meter propellers. Officially she needed only one. I made a bit of a building error there on that regard, but it is what it is. Of course we can, I think, improve the speed a bit by doing that. RPMs are increasing. We might be able to get up to 15 meters a second. But again, very low material cost, really. Materials are not draining much at all. That's good because she doesn't have a lot, only 25,000, but that is enough to, in a starting area, of course you start your campaign here, to take small zones that are without much risk. 19,000 materials is a bit on the high side. I mean, the Marauder is only 42,000, but honestly, that is simply this one gun, right? It's this gun that is very expensive. It's the most expensive of the guns. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes an end to today's episode. I thank you very much for watching. Join me next time in From the Depths when we will be designing something completely different. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care.